Hey, hey. Hopefully y'all can hear me. It's a beautiful Saturday and my dog's outside barking. So hopefully y'all can hear him. But I just wanted to jump on here. If you see, the topic, did you ever have a vision of what your life would be like when you got older? Let me know if you ever had a vision. Did you have a vision of what your life would be like when you got older? Hi, Stacy. How are you? Hopefully, what your life would be like. Let me know if you can hear me in the comments. Just give a thumbs up or a yes. Let me know if you ever had a vision. Sorry. Did you have a vision of what your life would be like? Turn my phone off or down. Hi, Stacy. Anyway, so my name is Cherise Stevenson with Cherise Success. And yes, I had a vision of what my life would be like when I got grown. Of course I did. Hi there. I used to have this vision when I was a child because let me just start as a child. I didn't grow up in the best of households. It was a one parent household. There was 5 of us kids and we were really close, but we did not have the best of childhoods. Didn't grow up in the best area, but there was a lot of love in the house between us brothers and sisters and my mother. But because of what, I would see my friends have or didn't have, most of the time as kids, you look at what somebody has versus what you don't have. And you kind of look at them and say, well, I want to live like that. But mine was the opposite. I was in a household and I would say, well, I don't want to live like this when I get older. I used to have self-talks. And this is all going to point back to why and how I've created success in my life. As a young girl, I started doing self-talks about how I was not going to live, how I was going to treat my children, how I was going to raise my children if I ever had any. And this is just going to be real quick because I know that there's somebody out there that needs to hear my story. And they may have a story just like my story, where they did self-talks or they had a dream. Had a dream that my life is going to be like this when I get older. Especially us girls, we play with Barbie and Ken, if you're my age. If you used to say, I'm going to, be this big princess. I'm going to live in this big house. I'm going to have this great job. And guess what happens by the time you get 21 or, grown and you have kids and that life just hasn't happened. If you're there with me, raise your hand. Yes, that life just didn't happen how you expected it to. But you know what? I say God always has a plan. And today I would not change anything that I went through in my childhood or my life because it made me the woman that I am today. Yes, I did have self-talks and I did say that I'm not going to live a certain way. And guess what? That actually happened in a sense, so my goal, is to teach women, especially women of color, women of, ethnic backgrounds, that, you can be and become anything that you put your mind to, no matter what type of household you came out of, what type of, childhood you had, if it was bad, semi-good, or even good, because I have some friends that had the best of childhoods, had the best of everything from my eyes. But hi Megan, how are you? But they just didn't make the best of what they were given. But on the other hand, you have somebody like me that grew up in a one parent household where, there was welfare, barely sometimes anything to eat in the house. And I decided, okay, I'm going to go to school. I'm going to get good grades. But could I go to college? I could have, but I had to do something to make some things happen for me. So no, I didn't go to 4-year college, wanted to, but ended up going to business college. Did I finish? No, because I just didn't finish because I felt like I had to go to work. So my goal is, and my dream became, to become successful and not to live in poverty. Not to go the way that most of my peers were going, either on drugs, pregnant, or, just kicking it all the time. Nope. What I did was I worked 2 jobs. No kids at that time. And I just put my mind to the way I wanted to live. Didn't always happen, but I got somewhere. And stick with me just for about 10 minutes, and I'm going to help somebody out today. My goal here is to help women achieve their desired dreams and goals by helping them to take back control of their lives through the power of mindset shift. In order to become successful, you have to change your mind. And if you don't want to become a product of your environment, because a lot of us use that excuse. Well, that's the way I was raised, and that's the way I was taught. That's what I seen. Yes, that could be true. But once you get to a certain age and you know better, it's up to you to shift your mind. But if you think that's something that you can't do, then I'm here to help you, because sometimes we do need a little bit of a push. We do need a little bit of assistance. We do need some help. So, most women want to be in control of their lives, because when they feel like they're out of control of their lives, that spills over into other areas of their lives, whether that be, trying to get a good career, their relationships, and even their Christian life. I love to talk to women of faith, because we say that we have faith, but do we really have faith to believe that just because I don't have a college degree, I can make 6 figures? Do we really believe that? Do we really believe that we can become the CEO of our own company? Do we really believe that? God has given us a measure of faith, and all we need just is a little to step out and believe in what He's put inside of us and believe that it can happen. That vision that you've had for a short period of time or for a long span of time, it can happen. And it feels like I'm lagging here a little bit, but that's okay. I'm hoping that you all can hear me good. Yeah, I admit to have control issues too. Yep, Megan, I'm there with you. Being, because it spills over into your other areas of your life. And then what happens is when you're trying to be in control, you become out of control because you're not in control. And it all starts with the mind. I want to help women become, let's see, how do I put this? I want them to truly be able to step out in faith, truly take back control of their lives through the power of shifting your mindset. Do you want to go after that career? Do you want to make $30,000 more a year? $20,000 more, $10,000? Do you want to start your own business? Do you just need some type of a help or assistance or a small push? Well, let me tell you, I've been where you are, and all I want to do is help assist in some way, shape, or form, because guarantee that I probably have been where you are. Success is in your hands is something that God gave me many years ago. And I would say success is in your hands because He said success was in my hands. And meaning that Cherie, Megan, Stacy, success lives deep down on the inside of you. It was put there long time ago, even before you were born. And if you have a vision, and if you've had a vision, even as that young girl, or when you close your eyes and you have this great vision, it was put there by our Creator. And I'm just going to say that. Some believe in the power of God and some don't. But that's what I believe in and who I believe in, because He's done such great things for me. And He's allowed me to do some things that some would not have expected me to accomplish, being basically where I come from. But that mindset is what helped. Having goals, having a mindset to do better and to be better and to be an example for others, especially if I were to have children. And I do have a son, and I can say that, a lot of his ways he gets from his mama, because he is goal oriented, and I didn't get on here to talk about him, but he has become successful in his own right. So Success is in Your Hands is a business geared to reach women, predominantly women of color, and even those not of color, because, I love all women. But I want to teach my women that's come from where I come from that it's possible. You don't have to go sell drugs. You don't have to go sell your body. You don't have to go work thinking $15 an hour is a lot of money, because maybe right now it is, but you're worth more than that. You know how we tell each other as women that when a man is treating you wrong, you're worth more than that. Well, that job that you're on, and you know that you're worth more dollar wise, I can tell you, you are worth more. If you think it is. Oh, there are broadcasting interruptions on this end too. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm hoping that it stops. And I don't know why.